Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Y'all Stars. Ooh, just heard myself so loud. Hi, I'm Belligerent Bex. We have just a couple minutes left to go. That is way too loud. Can you get them to turn down the house mics? I don't know if y'all heard me say that. Got a loud in-house mic. Anyway, let's get ready for some more roller derby here in Thibodaux, Louisiana. We have Game 7 coming for you. That's going to be Team Fuego Latino and Team Louisiana.
Yes, that's correct. This is Scorelock Holmes coming in, and we're going to go ahead and go over the roster that we have here this evening. And so number 027, Carmen Latrac. We have 03, Olivia Shootin' 08, Reflux. 100, Dominican Dynamite. 1031, Whiskey Von Sweet. 12, Mistake. 1325, Velociraptor. 1521, Mini Mauler. 237, Blue Jay. 27, Peace War. 29, Darko. 30, Miss Defiant. 511, Machu Picchu. 55, Hosta Boss. 594, Namas. Number 7, Evil X. 80, Zelda. 99, Don't Blink. And bringing the bench to you this evening, we have G.I. Joe, Guantana Murda, and Rocksteady Betty.
That's no mames.
Yes, thank you so much. And with that, let's go ahead and talk about who do we have for Team Louisiana.
For Team Louisiana, we have number 20, Mississippi Blues, 429, Carmina Piranha, 10, The Antichrist, 113, Block Ness Monster, 13, Bose, 14, Sachet, 187, Kindly Kills, 1898, Papaya on Fire, 206, Skella, 228, Kamikaze, 29, I'm a Pusher, 343, Twinkle Toes, 414, Violent Femme, 49, Brie Aggressive, 5 I Shove Lucy, 689, Megamorphosis, 77, Smash Ketchum, and 8 Rest in Pieces, and we already have a lead jammer. That's Evil X for Fuego Latino with Twinkle Toes getting knocked to the outside, but back in with some good track awareness there to complete an initial.
Absolutely. Evil X takes an attempt to the inside and is successful at that, grabbing 4 points for Latino.
Ooh, that is Twinkle Toes headed to the Hampton Inn & Suites penalty box to take a little sit. Meanwhile, Evil X up on the inside of that first straightaway for another 4 points.
Yes, that was a great job by the blocker, making sure there was an opening available for Evil X to get through, and just like another one made to the outside. Wow, that is impressive. With a little over a minute left to go in the first jam.
And that's Kine for Team Louisiana, now taking a seat in the Hampton Inn & Suites penalty box, but Toes back on the track now.
Still trying to make the initial pass for Team Louisiana. Fully engaged in the pack right now. Blockers are holding them steady.
I do hear a whistle. I don't know where it went.
I see a forearm being called, so we will have a blocker from Team Latino heading to the Hampton Inn penalty box. And the jam will be called to a close before the 2 minutes. Let's see.
Big 20-0 jam to start, to start this game for Fuego Latino. I believe we're starting this next jam with 3 apiece, 1 blocker per team in the Hampton Inn & Suites penalty box.
That was one great warm-up to do 20 on the first jam. Impressive.
They were scoring points before I finished reading the roster.
I know. I looked up. I was like, is 20 being the real score? Wow.
Kine very quickly back on the track. Must have only had a second or so to go. We have Mistake jamming for Fuego Latino and Carmina Piranha for Team Louisiana. Mina pushing 2 final Fuego Latino blockers and out for lead jammer. We do have a star pass, a successful star pass happening for Fuego Latino to OJ.
Olivia Shootin' John. Beautifully done with a 360 out of there.
It's so cool to watch everyone skate, but I started in 2013, and getting to call OJ games is like really cool to me.
And look at the replay right here. I mean, this is impressive. It's a toe stop for me. I'm still learning how to skate, and I don't know if I'll ever get to that level, and I don't know if we're still on. sounds like we went silent.
Something weird is happening.
All right, with the jam, we have Carmen Latrac coming back. Interesting fact about this is her second game returning back to the track. Congratulations on your baby.
Imagine making a whole person and then doing this. That's crazy.
I mean, I think after tonight, I'm going to have a hard time getting out of bed, and they're out here just doing this. and just doing it well, too.
Love a little jammer race happening here, rounding turn 2.
Team Louisiana is going to try to go back to the inside, and Papa on fire is taken out to the inside, but is quickly back on the track on the toe stops and is making the pass, grabbing 3 points for Team Louisiana there on that one.
We got a lot of action in this Hampton Inn Suites penalty box. Rest in Pieces taking a seat with the pivot cover on, and DNT also now sitting in the box for Team Louisiana. So Fuego Latino will move into this next jam with the pack advantage, and both teams putting up points that time. It was 8-3 in favor of Fuego Latino, bringing our score to 28-7.
Absolutely. Fuego Latino is definitely going to take this advantage. Having 2 blockers in the penalty box for Team Louisiana is going to give them the advantage to allow their jammer to hopefully come off that jam line pretty quickly. To the inside, beautiful blocking done. Making an opening, we've got a no pack called, making it available for Velocity Raptor to come through and grab the lead jam.
Velocity Raptor making quick work of the short Team Louisiana pack. We have Sachet out and now grasping that hat in hand with the pivot returning to the track right now. That's Rest in Pieces. Sachet had a great, fantastic game earlier today.
Yes.
Lots of whistles.
Oh, look at that shoulder action right there. Raptor is pushed to the outside and is going to be recycled back.
Nice little bit of teamwork there from Bose and Skella.
Yes.
Long drawback here as Reston successfully takes the helmet cover and becomes your jammer for Team Louisiana. Oh, my stars. Quite the butt punch there.
Yes. They're going to feel that tomorrow.
Yeah, going butt first. But Whiskey did not go anywhere. Just took that butt in stride. Good moves there by Reston. Able to get a couple points that jam. I think we're at 8-4 in favor of Fuego Latino.
Yes, and I know that Team Louisiana was definitely trying to do some strategy there by running the jammer back to give that additional, hopefully trying to fatigue that jammer. But I'll be honest with you, Fuego Latinos, their jammers are doing I feel like a 27-2 right now. So I don't know if that strategy is really going to be as effective.
We got Haas on the line against Toes. And I'll say, I don't know, I think the past 3 or so jams in a row, both teams have managed to put points on the board, which is not that common in jams that don't have jammer penalties. So pretty interesting to see there. Haas coming in fast, calling it off. Classic Haas move, spinning around, getting those points and calling it. I mean, wrote the book, You'll love to see it.
Haas the boss. That was the most bossiest move you could possibly make on the track. Grab your points, call it off. Don't give the other team any opportunity to answer back.
Here it is on replay.
Little teamwork there from 80, making sure the player doesn't go out and stay safe. Love the teamwork.
OG spinner, 2 in spins. That makes it 40-11 in favor of Fuego Latino. We have Reflux on the line for Fuego Latino and Carmina Piranha for Team Louisiana, but Reflux out quickly with more fed to the box for Team Louisiana. That's the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box. Always a nice place to stay.
Bose definitely takes the star at this point, forcing a call off, but neither team earning any points on that jam. So I think that's our first
zeros across. Yeah, I think that's our first scoreless. Our first scoreless, we had a couple everyone scores, and our first nobody scores.
All right, with 6 jams in, a little over 12 minutes left in the first period. Score 40-11. It's still anyone's game right now.
It's short jams. Really short
is.
jams, it feels like. I know we had some long jams the last game, several very long jams.
Yes, it
I
seems
shouldn't
very.
have said that. We're gonna have too much.
It seems very intentional, very strategic, which is great, and that's what we want to see on this level. Evil X comes right off the jam line, makes the initial pass for Fuego Latino, and is going back into the pack to see how many points they can get.
Ooh, just a walk, just going on a little walk.
You know, if Derby was that for me, I think I could do it. That was just beautifully open, and there was, look at that. We're going to try again, but it's not going to be the same attempt this time. They go directly into the pack, taking the knees. It's going to call it off. Excellent attempt. Let's see how many more points we grabbed up before we hit the knees. It looks like one more was able to be obtained before hitting the knees and calling off the jam. Excellent job.
Big hit on Deante there. I think placed on the correct angle of the backside so as not to be called as a back block.
Yes.
So that's going to be a 5-0 jam for Fuego Latino.
This won't surprise you, but Evil X has 25 points, highest points scored so far. Evil X, 25.
Yes. All right, Mistake and Sachet coming off the jam line. And right off the jump, we have Mistake being recycled back. Beautifully done by Team Louisiana. That gave them the opportunity. Oh, never mind.
Mistake trying to take a little hop and skip over Sachet. Does not do it legally. We have a power jam in favor of Team Louisiana. They did have a successful star pass to Skella, who is now your jammer of record. A little juke, a little shoulder hit, trying to make the magic happen.
First, I love the fact that you use juke. I love that move on the track.
Skella looking for a hole.
The pack is moving. I really would hope that her team would stay back and hold it, but they're going up there to try to place them. Trying to give them an opening
Giving
to earn
them some
points.
trouble there, and meanwhile, we have
Yeah, we're not going to talk
Mistake
about that, right?
headed back.
Check out.
Team LA on top of it, ready for that jammer to be back on. Skella getting drawn all the way back there.
Yes.
By Don't Blink, I believe, with the drawback.
And
I literally did it. I was like, we've had no long jams immediately.
And look, Mistake did not make a mistake in that. They make the lap around, make the initial pass. We have no lead jam in this one. I think we're gonna play the remaining 28 seconds out.
We do. We have a 2-minute jam on our hands. Skella still working at the back of that just really, really solid recycling Fuego Latino pack. As Mistake
Makes another no mistake lap, grabbing 4 more points for Fuego Latino.
through unopposed, looking like these Louisiana skaters are focused on getting Skella through.
I mean, Kindly Kills was definitely trying to make an opening there. It just wasn't successful in time enough to add any points on any more than what they did. It looks like they did get at least 4 points though before that jam was ended. So 4-8. Fuego Latino still in the lead right now with 53-15.
Give a little shout out to our royal sponsors, 187 Killer Pads, 888 Poster Giant, and Louisiana's Cajun Bayou. Thank you for helping us make this weekend happen. We got plenty of games to go and another jam to go right now. It's Carmelec. Ooh. I don't know. I really hope that our mics caught. That was an all-time crowd. Ooh. We didn't get the best view. Those folks by the far away straightaway did.
Took it inside, but got right back up, and it's impressive because, like you said, the sound in the audience. If you didn't see it, you felt it, for sure. Twinkle Toes is trying to find some help. Meanwhile, Carmen Latrac makes another pass to the inside, and is pushed inside by Bose. Wonderfully done. Gets them back on the track.
Getting really, really physical here. Bose just chest blocking. Toes still at the back here against this just locked down tripod, although we do now have the Fuego Latino pivot headed to the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box. That is Machu Picchu.
Both teams are showing great track awareness, making sure that there's bridging when possible. It's really making these jammers have to work for each point that they're going through right now.
Whoever in the chat said that we had the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 1 filter, I had the same thought. So I appreciate you being on the same wavelength as me. It does look like we are back clear. We are in HD season 17, baby.
Yes, new budget, new goals. That's what we're here for. And
Karma Electrac putting up another 4 and waiting to call off. I'm sure that was deliberate until Machu Picchu able to get out of that Hampton Inn and Suites, check out, I should say, of that Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
Yes, we're going to go ahead and get the 10th jam about to get underway. We will have, looks like Bose is going to be in the penalty box for Team Louisiana, getting another check-in at that Hampton Inn and Suites.
Bose standing up, so we'll see how many seconds are left here. We are at a 1 blocker pack advantage for Fuego Latino. It's Velocity Raptor passing that last line of defense in Bree Aggressive. Carmina Piranha with hat in hand for Team Louisiana.
Yes, what a beautiful star pass right there. If you were watching online, you saw it just like we did. Bose is now the jammer for Team Louisiana and is trying to get an attempted whip assist right there.
Just a scrum there right on the corner.
Raptor grabs 4 more points for Fuego Latino, bringing it up to 8 and still counting as we have a little over a minute left in this jam. Bose waiting for the engagement and takes advantage on a little jammer-on-jammer action, knocking Raptor down. And it looks like the love is shown back with 100 Dominica Dynamite. Great job. We getting skaters back on the track. We have several of them also coming to our penalty box right now. Thank you, Hampton Inn and Suites, for our early check-in as we have players attending.
That's pretty aggressive, the blocker for Team Louisiana in the penalty box, and that is also Dominican Dynamite sitting in the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box. We have 40 seconds left, and we're still cooking. We'll see if Fuego Latino continues to use their lead status to let their teammates check out of the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box. Both of those blockers now free.
And look at that, Velocity Raptor doing another pass, grabbing 4 more points, making it almost look effortless.
Another 4. I think we could get another couple points up here with the clock ticking down.
There continues to go and is pushed out of bounds. Wonderfully done by Team Louisiana, trying to recycle the jammer back, but unfortunately that's going to result in, I think, a smash catch him coming to the penalty box for that. In an attempt to try to get that jammer off the track. Not sure what happened there, but it definitely resulted in them coming to the penalty box. And this instant replay right here, toe stops to the edge. Wonderfully done. Velocity Raptor showing us what it's all about. Also, want to give a big shout out right now to our captain sponsors. That's Kwood and Redezzo Bakery, Hampton Inn and Suites, as we mentioned, our penalty box, and also Currency Bank and Rydell. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. And just like that, Haas the Boss comes off the jam line, does a little 360 action, grabs lead jam, and continues on.
Haas out quick, Papaya on fire, just moving like a bulldozer against those 3 Fuego Latino blockers on turn 2. Yes. Haas, of course, spinning around kindly kills for 4 points on that scoring pass. We do have the final Louisiana blocker returning to the track, although I hear a whistle.
And Papaya on Fire does make the initial pass for Team Louisiana, is currently in the pack trying to earn points, and is successful with earning at least 2 before the jam does come to an end. That does not stop Fuego Latino at least earning 8 this last jam. Beautifully done. 11th jam to a wrap. We have a little under 3 minutes left to go. This has been
going really fast.
I would say this has been honestly the quickest game we've had so far, and I think it's just. I mean, I don't know. Did you get espresso on this break? Because I felt like, I mean, I know it was dancing a little bit, but this is intense. So we're in score right now with 93-17. Both teams are playing admirably. Right now, Reflex and Sachay's coming off the jam line, but Sachay is going to be immediately recycled back. And is that Darko? Is that the captain, I believe, that was doing? Yes. Not the captain, but Darko doing a wonderful job recycling them back.
Have Sachay holding the helmet cover, getting knocked to the inside there on turn 4. Going a little backwards.
Reflex is going 1-on-2 right now and is knocked to the outside and
Skella.
is cycled back.
Skella taking that last hit there, going all the way back, getting back towards turn 3. We have not made a tremendous amount of progress in terms of where these skaters have landed on this track.
Did you see
45
that bean
seconds
dip?
in.
Did you see that bean dip? That was a beautiful bean dip done by Reflex on the outside, getting the advantage, grabbing 4 points. They're almost in the triple digits. Reflex makes another attempt right down the center and is not actually out. I know the blockers thought they had Reflex out, but that was an ill decision made because they were able to get right back up and continues on grabbing 4 more points.
If you can't tell, I don't know how much you can hear from over there, but currently for this first half, we have Fuego Latino bench right in front of where the broadcast booth is set up. So you might hear those call-off calls from their coaches.
It's a lively team. It is a lively team. Also, let's make sure we give a shout out to our crew sponsors, RES Contractors, Collectium Sports, Sacred Roller Skate Supply, Crash Course, Synergy Bank, Lamar Advertisement, and so many more. Thank you so much.
We have Sachet getting out of the box. So that was a power start for Evil X and Fuego Latino. Evil X with a little bit of track awareness to not fall for the drawback and get lead status.
Because I definitely fell for it.
And we have, and shout out, by the way, to all of our incredible refs who have been making great calls all day, and we'll make many more.
Evil X misses a complete hit to knock out, stays on the track, makes an attempt inside, grabs 4 more points for Fuego Latino, and is going back into the pack again. We do have, it looks like a player headed to the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box for Latino team. And Bose is now, with a star pass, the jammer for Team Louisiana. And is going to try to, with the initial pass, earn some points, but with strategically, I just don't feel like that's going to, I don't think they're going to give him the opportunity. We're about to see, though. If Bose gets an opportunity to go in that pack, Team Louisiana is going to try to earn some points right now. Bose is not afraid to go one-on-one action. As you see right there, they've got the strength, they've got the endurance, they've got the stamina to keep pushing through. I don't know, it might be the jambalaya they got around here, but I am telling you.
I Shove Lucy had a great hit over there on turn 4. Just to take some of that momentum away from the Fuego Latino jammer. Heading into our brief intermission, because remember these are shortened games for the rest of today and early tomorrow. That was an 8-3 jam in favor of Fuego Latino, bringing our score to 107-20. Fuego Latino leading. See you back here in a few minutes.
Absolutely.
Hi folks, Tuin here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job, to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.
Hello, hello, hello. We're back again with just a few seconds to go. Ooh, boy, before we get back into some derby. Penalty situation, very spread out, nobody in danger, but our amazing penalty box NSOs did say that they have been working very hard over there. Basically no vacancies at the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box, but they're just spread out.
And that makes sense. I mean, each team is playing very strategically. I mean, each play has to count, and it has to be done correctly. If not, these referees are going to find it, and they're doing a great job making the necessary calls. So kudos to our official team. We could not do it without them. They're out here, and just as hard as those skaters are working to the penalty box, those officials are working twice as hard to make sure they get them there correctly and in time. So we're about to get started with our first jam of the second half, getting it started off with Evil X. And
ooh, star pass off the line. Oh, and jammer on jammer action. Smash Ketchum taking that star pass, but then just getting tossed in the direction of the fans by Evil X, who is our highest scoring jammer of this game. I love that little bit of strategy from Team Louisiana off the line just to start that half. Keep them guessing. That's fun.
And that was very smooth. Fuego Latino comes in, grabs 4 points, calls it off. They saw a spicy beginning, and they made sure it had a quick ending as soon as possible, basically.
A spicy beginning. I'm going to give a shout out to, I'm going to do the super fast style, our refs this game. The crew head ref is Laddie. We have Bacon the Question, Nopak Shakur, Pi Radical, Zero Factorial, Arson Crafts. God, that's good. Sydney Vicious and Bionic. And I will tell you about the NSOs a little bit later, because right now we got roller derby going on. It's Papaya on fire for Team Louisiana. Oh, and Mistake getting a track cut here, so we are going to have a power jam for Team Louisiana.
Power, that is correct. Team Louisiana is going to have the advantage right now to add some, well, hopefully grab some initial pass and maybe even lead jam if they can get through. Papaya on fire is come almost to a dead stop. We do have other blockers trying to come in there and assist to try to make an opening.
Good effort on this penalty kill for this Papaya power jam.
Zelda doing a great job making sure they're catching that jammer. Kindly Kills trying to get in there to give some assistance.
We have Mistake back on the track, which now we have the Louisiana bench in front of us, so you might hear their bench alerting their skaters of that event. They were, in fact, ready.
And what you see here, again, great track awareness. They bridged just long enough for them to get back in there, get their jammer out, and get back defensively.
Oh, my goodness, that's Mistake headed back to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. So Papaya on fire with another chance on a Papaya power jam. We also have Zelda headed to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. So big opportunity here for Team Louisiana. At the very least, we know we have a minute of this jam where Fuego Latino is not able to put points on the board. You can't do that if you are taking a rest at the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. We do have a star pass here to Skella for Team Louisiana. Oh, my goodness. But
Skella was a smooth handoff there, grabs the star cover, makes the initial pass. Now both jammers are eligible.
Mistake
Let's see how long it continues.
So quick back on the track.
Mistake goes to the outside on one wheel, or one skate, I may say, and continues through before the jam is called off. It looks like Team Louisiana was able to get at least 3 points.
3 up.
And Latino is getting 4. Fuego Latino with 4 points there.
I believe we have no occupants in the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. So
no, we are ready for housekeeping over here. We have got it cleaned out and ready for anyone else that wants to attend the penalty box. And we're going to get the next one with Carmen Latrac and Sachet coming off the jam line. Carmen Latrac did waste no time getting lead jammer. Meanwhile, Sachet is still in the thick of the pack right now, trying to get through, making the initial pass.
We are...
Carmen going one-on-one, staying on the inside, and manages to stay on toe stops and almost upright, and continues on grabbing 4 points. Beautifully done.
Sachet still holding on to that helmet cover. Ooh,
yes.
But I believe headed to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. I did not catch what the penalty was, and we also have a blocker headed
It looks
to
like
the penalty box. I think that was I Shove Lucy. So now
we have the
Track putting up another 4. That's going to keep it to a 12-0 jam, and Fuego Latino choosing to give themselves the power start.
Yes, it does show that Team Louisiana was called on a cut penalty, bringing their jammer to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box, meaning a power start is going to be available for Fuego Latino. Let's see who they're going to bring to the line right now.
We got
Velocity Raptor coming off the jam line for Fuego Latino and wastes no time getting into it. I will say Team Louisiana is intentionally, I think, speeding up here.
Toes doing their best to hold that jammer for an extra couple seconds. There's really excellent offense by Whiskey at the beginning of that. Whiskey who just bounced off Mississippi Blues.
Yes, that was... I felt that.
Blue is like, oh, you wanted to go over there? Well, I don't think you're going to.
Not for you to see here, not today.
I do believe that Twinkle Toes is holding the jammer hat now.
You would be correct in that observation.
Toes are twinkling. A little help from my...
Not as bright as a diamond, but yes, you were definitely correct.
Nothing does.
They're back on the track. It looks like Fuego Latino is doing a great job. They're just bouncing Twinkle Toes in and out of the inside, but Twinkle Toes is so quick, they're getting back on the track before they even get a chance to really recycle too far back before they're just on there. Velocity Raptor is back engaged right now.
I think that was I Shove Lucy hitting Velocity Raptor to the inside there. Toes still looking to pass this. Just
Whiskey Bond Street Suites right there. Did you see that opening made? Beautifully done. Going to this side.
Sitting on the floor for a second. Sometimes you must. See DNT trying to give Toes a little bit of help.
Dominican Dynamite doing a nice rotation, putting their skater in place to get that jammer into the inside.
Wow, this is Louisiana's
wow
blocking. They slowed Velocity Raptor down for quite a bit of time there, but not enough to keep those points off the board. That's going to be a 12-0 jam in favor of Fuego Latino, bringing our score to 139-23. I'm going to quickly tell you guys, just so you know, our head NSO for this game is Mother Flippin' Artist, joined by Rose Lambo, Mausoleum, Mortal Comcat, Fun Police, Identity Crisis, Misery Chop, French Thwarter, and Wheeled Assassin.
Thank y'all so much for your work. This has been amazing, and it's only going to get better. As Haas the Boss and
Carmina Piranha on the line here for Team Louisiana. Haas looking for a hole, cannot find one on the outside here.
Haas the Boss does a little lap, comes back for another attempt, and let's see, look at that track awareness. Yes, give me another bridge. If not, Haas the Boss is going to do exactly what they just did and grab lead jammer.
Kine was able to stop Haas for a moment, but Haas did that classic little spin. We do have a star pass.
Yes.
Skella now jammer of record for Team Louisiana. We will get a call-off before Skella is able to put any points on the board.
Skella is a great pivot. I've watched them play so far in these two games, and they are just very sly with the star pass. And that's really significant because, you know, as a jammer, when you're wanting to hand that star pass off, it's not really that you want to do it, but you definitely want to make it sly so you can at least make it advantage of the pack that you're having to pass it off. So excellent job by Skella, making sure that their eyes are on their jammer. They know where they're at. They're grabbing it when they need to and doing whatever they can to help out.
Skella's got some world-class sports intelligence,
Yeah.
which I know from watching, and I also know from learning from Skella, which is a privilege. Ooh, that was a quick sprint up the outside line for Reflux for lead for Fuego Latino. We have Papaya with the helmet cover in hand.
Awesome job right there.
Morph staying in after bouncing off somebody.
Yes, he did it well right there. Every ounce of their being was put into that hit.
There's a long drawback there of Papaya. Meanwhile, we got a recycling pack, but
Reflex takes off and
there by
Oh, Bose is coming in like a wrecking ball right now, fighting like, nuh-uh, I'm not going to have this. I don't want to be this low.
Piece 4 holding up Bose, who had the helmet cover. Nice little high five between teams. I love it.
I mean, you can't get mad at this. I mean, the skill level is impressive, and everyone's doing an amazing job right now. Score right now is 146-23. Fuego Latino is coming in here, and they're coming in hot. Team Louisiana is definitely keeping up with them. It's just the skill level right now and the strategy. It's really coming down to strategy of this game. It's really not about the jams. It's how they're using their time. And Evil X comes off and doesn't waste a second of that getting lead jammer again.
Team Louisiana also on their second game of the day, Fuego Latino. This is our first time seeing them at this year's version. I did. That was just a little skip step. Again, uncontested. Sachet through, looking for points. Come on, Sachet. There we go. Staying in, but going to get recycled. Oh, and turning around to stay in. You know our roller derby crowd loves to see a jammer get points when a team hasn't scored in a couple jams. That is fantastic. Looks like we're going to have a crash course timeout called by Team Louisiana. Let's look at this replay.
Sachet staying up right there, keeping their hands on the ground, gets immediately back up and stays in for another hit.
Holding momentum is one thing. Using momentum is important, but the way that you're elite is when you use that momentum and you're able to keep inbounds, and that's what happened there. Crowd goes wild.
I want to say it's synergy, isn't it? Isn't that what they call it? This synergy is real. No? Maybe not?
Evil X has most points scored with 49.
49 points. Evil X coming out so far as the highest scorer jammer that we've had so far this game. And this has been a high-scoring game.
This is I'm right? Yeah, Team Louisiana crash course timeout. Crash course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win. Roll and whistle.
And you are a winner with that.
Mystique has had a cut track the last 2 times she's jammed. So.
All right, looks like we're going to have an official review.
That is an official review being called by
Team Louisiana.
So we will all have a little chatty chat.
While that official's going on, I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to Currency Bank. Their approach is simple. Provide exceptional customer service through personal attention, convenience, and latest proven technology. High tech, high touch, Currency Bank. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. All right, as they're still discussing what the official review is going to be, we also want to give a big thanks to Poster Giant. From wilding and guerrilla marketing and digital campaigns, Poster Giant makes your message stand out. Need to get the word out for your next big event? Visit postergiant.net today and let them take your promotion to the next level.
Not sure what the request is here by Team Louisiana. The ref crew is deliberating, and we will hear their conclusion on whatever it is we're asking for. At some point, we'll give another shout out to Poster Giant, another one of our amazing sponsors. Big thanks to Poster Giant. And also to 888, another one of our sponsors, elevating derby safety standards with cutting-edge technology, 888. And we can give shout-outs to our crowd sponsors. That's Roll One, Allstate, Hottie Agency, Nearby Notary, Creative Counseling and Wellness, LLC, and Raising Cane's, because of course.
I love me some Raising Cane's.
The Raising Cane's has a fried chicken festival every year in New Orleans, pretty close to my house, and it's always my birthday weekend.
You know, that's
like things
fate.
Work out.
Yeah, that's called fate. That is called fate. I've never been to a festival for Raising Cane's, but I feel like I have another thing I have on my bucket list now.
You know what they say, chicken finds a way.
Yes. And look at this. I mean, you see the skaters on the track. They're still smiling. I mean, the fun time is had. everywhere in this vicinity. Whether or not you're on the track or in the audience, you're having fun. And Miss Steak is having a lot as they come hot off the jam line, grabbing lead jam for Fuego Latino. Right behind them is Twinkle Toes, wasting absolutely no time getting out of the pack. Both of them have now made their initial pass. With an opportunity to re-engage, both jammers have the ability to earn points. The jam will be called off before either team does get that opportunity, though. So I think this is, and it feels like every time I start announcing one full thing, that's when they get absolutely no points.
Yeah, it has to be that way.
Nothing.
That's the rule. That's how it must be. We have,
you know, and there's so many other sponsors that we have in here. We have vendors.
We have a lot. There is a ton of support from the local community to make this tournament happen. Of course, the incredible volunteers, medics, refs, NSOs, photographers, us, teams, everyone. The ducks in the parking. Actually, the ducks in the parking lot got me stuck, and I was almost late this morning. So they are actually the ops. Everyone else is cool. We have Carmina Piranha about to hit the pack again. That is Carmelectrac doing a little spin move around more for lead. That was about 30 seconds into that jam, so that's probably the longest we've waited for a lead jammer status in a little bit of time. We have a star pass up there. That is 2 bows for Team Louisiana.
Bose can handle some 1-on-3 action right there. I mean, it's nothing for Bose to move that pack, and she's doing it right there. Look at that. I mean,
both defenses, both packs right now just locked down.
It's incredible because this is Louisiana's second game they played, and they're still playing just as hard as I saw them play earlier, and they won that game. Fuego Latino is just coming with the heat, quite literally with the heat. And Carmelectrac doing wonderfully again, grabbing 4 points now.
Last little hit from Morph takes it in stride. We have Bose recycling to the back of this Fuego Latino pack right now that has just been locked down.
It is getting thick in here. I know those jammers are just wanting someone to take a breath. Give me an inch. Let me get through. And the first one out of that pack is going to be Carmelectrac, again, for another 4 points for Fuego Latino. Excellent job there. Bose still fighting for their life right now, getting into the back of that pack.
Bose looking, that was interesting. Bose turned around looking like she was getting ready to play some jammer on jammer. And to me, it looked like I think it was maybe Darko, saw what Bose was about to do. And was like, no, you can't do that.
And it goes back to that track awareness.
Derby.
It goes back to that track awareness. Like, it is something, not being in Derby that long, I know it's just something I've recently learned, and it's so great to see it executed so well here during this tournament.
Yeah, we have a lot of veteran skaters, lots of experience, but also just lots of pure sports intelligence. Hello to all the people watching this stream who just started playing roller derby, because I know your coaches told us to watch. Trust me, it makes you better.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power, and watching it on this level, you're going to see everything that the book is written on derby. I mean, the hips. Look at that. Look at the hit right there.
Velocity Raptor just using that momentum. Ooh, and we have Papaya on fire with a little skip, step, about half a track behind. We're going to see here if Velocity Raptor is going to try to...
Papaya's bleeding a little bit from the nose. Did you see that?
I did not.
That was a badge of honor right there.
I did not.
Yes.
That's always a little crazy. So they are keeping it... Okay, so they opted not to call until their fourth, I'm talking about Fuego Latino, until their fourth blocker returned to the track. You might have heard the calls for a call after that. We do have Team Louisiana using what I believe is their last clock stoppage. That is a Crash Course team timeout. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want a custom training plan with derby-specific workouts, nutrition strategies, and athlete mindset development curated by our epic team of coaches so you can level up this year? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. win.
Yes, and also give a shout out to our royal sponsors, 187 Killer Pads, 888, Poster Giant, Louisiana's Cajun Bayou. Thank you so much. Also, captain sponsors, K Wood and Radizio Bakery, Hampton Inn and Suites, Currency Bank, and Rydell. I know we have one more game this evening. Keep in mind the after party is at the meet and greet at Big Mike's Barbecue. I heard that was right across the
Y'all
street.
are here. Come on down.
There's so much food around this venue. It is phenomenal. Your options are never ending.
And if you're not here this year,
you should come out. I know you were talking about skills earlier, and one of the beautiful things I like about this tournament is throughout this weekend, they're going to have seminars, isn't it? Like seminars or like...
Yeah, there are a couple workshops today, I believe.
Workshops, that's the word I was
The
looking
last
for.
one is finishing up right now. Tomorrow morning, we will tell you about, or maybe later, I just don't have it in front of me, the workshops for tomorrow. It's more for folks that are here. We got official timeout now, a crash course official timeout. I see some of these officials talking to some skaters, just, I guess trying to get some stuff cleared up before we can keep this game rolling. Everything has been very online today. On time.
Yes, absolutely. And you said crash course. I know you've been talking a lot about them. You know what? They definitely can make you ready for a 2-minute jam, and they can make it easy. You know, they have the ability to give yourself a program. It's in 8 weeks. You can work on your footwork that'll get you on the line faster, and in 12 weeks, you can be the skater that everyone wants to be in their pack. Life is a contact sport, so remember to win it, and win is by choosing crash course.
We got folks from Long Beach, California, Wheeling, West Virginia, rural Oregon, Little Rock, Arkansas. Nobody come for me if I say this wrong. I know I live here. It hasn't been that long. Bossier City, Louisiana. If I say that wrong, actually do tell me. Pittsburgh. Keep telling us where you're at in the chat, because I love that, and I hope y'all keep tuning in. We do have one game left today.
Also want to let you know, for y'all that are tuning in, we're teaming up with 888 and 187 Killer Pads for a massive gift card getaway. So for a $500 giveaway to be exact. So you could be that winner of $500, and that could help you purchase gear like bag, helmets, and so much more. So make sure you take an opportunity to enter in while you're online. Go to tinyurl.com/y'allstars giveaway. And make sure you enter in your chance to win that $500.
So at 8 o'clock, looking at this, 8 o'clock, we should be able to get started at 8 o'clock. That is Central Time. We will have Black Diaspora, the #1 seed, against Team Kansas, who had an incredible victory over Team Philippines earlier today. If you didn't get a chance to watch that game because you had to do your job,
it was a close
I
game.
hate when I have a meeting and I can't watch roller derby. Thankfully, roller derby is the meeting and I'm missing work right now. But that was a crazy game. Go back and watch it. I mean, down to the last jam. So those will be our last two teams competing today. We get started at 8:30 a.m. Central tomorrow. Lots of derby to watch all day.
Derby, derby, derby. And that is why we are here.
So the losing team in this game will be playing at 12:15 against the losing team in the next game, and the winning team of this game will be playing at, what game are we at? 7. There we go. 3 p.m. versus the winner of the next game. That's both tomorrow, Central Time. Our official timeout seems to be coming to an end, or at least the skaters have decided, and all of the refs have decided they'll just take position.
Yes, we have a little over 5 minutes left in this second half, and like you said, Bex, we have one more game going. So we still, if you haven't had enough derby, you are in the right place to continue watching it. That whistle, I like that sound of that whistle. That whistle means we're about to get back to it. With an 8-3 score for last jam, we're going to go ahead and get the 11th jam started off in the second half, and that is going to be with Haas the Boss and Sachet coming off the jam line. Haas the Boss makes those bossy moves on the track, grabbing lead jammer.
Running. We got Skella with, nice. Skella takes the star. We have Skella as the jammer of record. Little footwork there on the first turn to get through, racing back towards that pack.
Haas the Boss.
Fuego Latino is going to call it. No, they're going to allow Team Louisiana to put some points on the board here. Haas, knowing that they will be able to get those 4 points for Fuego Latino. Skella
Yeah.
up against, the last line of defense, but now getting recycled by the Fuego Latino pivot.
Zelda's re-entering the track
Oh,
from
it's
the
OJ.
Hampton Inn and penalty box. And the jam comes to an end just as they do.
Getting some more shout outs in the chat here.
saw
If
a
you
lot
heard
of
me
Candace.
giggling, my favorite one is the person who said that they're watching from the Hampton Inn and Suites, live tweeting from the penalty box. Love that. We got Burnaby, BC, Canada. I am so sorry if I say your hometown name wrong. I'm trying my hardest. Colorado Springs, Portland, Kansas, Central PA, Missouri, Lafayette, Atlanta, Ohio.
Atlanta.
Holy smokes. There's a lot of y'all in here.
Yes, and Reflex and Twinkle Toes is jumping off the jam line to get it started. Twinkle Toes is trying to get around that wall, but that wall came to a stop.
Toes! Literally defying physics and gravity and everything else.
That is a science
That was
lesson.
a monster
Science lesson.
track cut. We need to see that on the replay.
Yes.
That was Toes. So, like, I see Toes skate a lot. We do happen to be in the same league. That is a Twinkle Toes classic. Jumping over three toes if you stack them, basically.
I'm hearing classical music. I'm hearing just beautifulness right there. Oh. And the fact, Twinkle Toes got up
just
and
launched
acted like
themselves
they didn't even do anything. What? Let me tell you, if I did that,
What's
call a
Toes
medic.
is full of is the stuff that comes in the balls that you get at the like grocery store vending machine, like the bouncy balls.
Yes.
That's what Toes fills the toes.
That-
Twinkle Toes is a vending machine bouncy ball. We have Carmina
tracks.
Piranha at the front here. Evil X.
Evil X was ran back well past the jam line after starting, so that was a wonderful defensive strategy from Team Louisiana, trying to wear this line out. And Fuego Latino is just coming with the heat. I've said it multiple times. It's just showing factual here by their work on this track right now.
D'Ante and Mississippi Blues were just an iron lockdown wall. Now we have Rest in Pieces. Drawing Evil X all the way back, but Carmina Piranha headed to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. So Evil X does have a power jam right now.
It is a power jam,
able
and
to
they
stay
just made
in.
the initial pass, too. So Evil X has the initial pass and a power jam opportunity.
No, they're not.
Jam. Can't have lead now.
Not lead. Had the
There's
hat
no
off.
lead. All right. So
I believe the hat was off. So we do have 2 minutes coming your way.
Yeah, well, 50 more
probably
seconds.
only lead us one more jam, probably. So enjoy our likely penultimate jam here.
Evil X is going in
Evil
for another
X.
attempt to the outside. Number 8, Reflex was trying to get a hit in there, just wasn't quite quick enough to get the jammer off the track in time.
Evil X has just like a really light way of skating. It just is a light step that allows them to get around the blockers in a way that looks really graceful and easy. And if that were most people, it would not be looking so graceful and easy. We do have a penalty going to Whiskey Bond Suites for Fuego Latino. We have Carmina Piranha back on the track.
Yeah, there was an exchange. Miss Defiant came out of the penalty box, and then, like you said, Whiskey Bond Suites comes to the penalty box for Fuego Latino. So they will start with one blocker, and specifically their pivot in the Hampton Inn Swinton penalty box. And this looks, like you said, that we got 35 seconds left in the game. I'm hoping we get one more jam off.
We will. We got the correct disparity
We got
between
Sachet.
period call and
Sachet.
official timeout.
All right. Let's talk about Crash Course.
Official timeout.
Crash Course. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create a habit of high performance to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. So if you want to make your 2-minute jam feel easy, visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more, because life is a contact sport, so win. We got you on the camera right there. That is our captain, one of the coaches that we have, the G.I. Joel there. Loving the cowboy hat. And for you viewers that were not here in sight, there was an actual gator here. I think the gator had a name. What was it? The alligator. I'm hoping they come back throughout the weekend. It was great as a costume.
They will. Alex Gator's a staple of the tournament. So.
I mean, as a costume enthusiastic, I saw that and I was just wanting to bow down in humbleness because it was great to see.
It's a beautiful thing, you know. One of my favorite parts of this weekend, to be honest. We got a roll and whistle. This will be our last jam for this Game 7.
Still anyone's game.
And if y'all are looking, I had mentioned some of those games. It's a lot of words. I hope you're not right. Or take notes, actually. Go for it. But everything, all the info on this tournament you can find on y'allstars.com. You already know where to stream us because you're here. Go ahead and follow on socials. We're actually just going to be in a timeout.
We're going to do another official timeout.
For
an official?
As long as our incredible officials need to make sure everything is kosher and going well. And they're the best. Oh, that's a rolling whistle. Is it a... Sounds like a real rolling whistle. A true rolling whistle to start our...
I like that the jammers are super low on this one as Karma Latrack as Sachet come off the jam line. Karma Latrack is recycled back beautifully well past the jam line, giving Sachet that opportunity.
God, and that was such a beautiful classic assist there.
Yes.
Sachet just using their teammate, I think that was Kamikaze, just as a wrecking ball. Yes. Oh, this is a great way to end this game. We had Skella with a great drawback I want to shout out at the beginning of this jam, too. So we have Sachet out and scoring.
Yes, you got the whole Louisiana team up on all wheels cheering this on.
All
this
right,
is what
a
they
little
wanted
spinny,
to see.
spinny. That was a fun last jam. That is what you love to see. Coming out of that long break, energized, ready to have a fun last jam. Each and every one of those skaters on both teams looked picture perfect.
Absolutely. This was the game to watch. There wasn't a lot of time to watch it because it was probably one of the quickest games we've had thus far. However,
here is that spin by Sachet for Team Louisiana. Just a blast of a game. Both these teams fantastic. Catch them both tomorrow. You know where to find the schedule because I just told you. It has been a delight. I have been Belligerent Bex, unless you didn't like me and then I'm someone else, your pick. And we will see you in just a few minutes.
Absolutely. And this is Score Lock Homes. It's been fun, and look forward to seeing y'all in the next round.
Hi folks, Tui Line here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job, to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.